The smiling woman. It was past midnight when Jacob left the train station. The city was nearly silent, the streets washed in the yellow glow of broken streetlights. He wasn't supposed to work late that night, but his boss had begged him to stay. By the time he clocked out, the buses had stopped running. So he decided to walk. He wasn't afraid. He made this walk plenty of times. But that night felt different. The air was heavy, thick, like the silence itself was watching him. Halfway home, he saw her. A woman standing on the opposite sidewalk under a flickering light. She wore a faded red dress, her hair long and tangled. But it wasn't her appearance that froze Jacob. It was her expression. She was smiling. Not the kind of smile you give to a stranger in passing. This was wide, unnatural, stretched so far across her face it looked painful. Her eyes didn't blink. They just locked on him, while her mouth never moved from that terrible grin. Jacob quickened his pace. He didn't want to make eye contact, but curiosity forced him to glance back. She hadn't moved, still standing under the light, still smiling. He turned the corner and shook his head. Probably just some drunk. Maybe even someone messing around. He pulled his jacket tighter and kept walking. But when he reached the next block, he froze. She was there. Same red dress. Same tangled hair. Same smile. Only this time, she was closer, standing across the street directly in line with him, as if she had taken a shortcut to beat him there. Jacob's chest tightened. He crossed to the other side of the road, his footsteps quickening. But when he passed her, she didn't follow. She didn't even move. She just stared, grinning wider, her teeth shining in the dim light. Just ignore it, he muttered to himself. But ignoring wasn't easy. Every block he walked, she appeared again, at the corner, at the bus stop, in the alleyway. Each time, a little closer. Always smiling. By the time Jacob was 3 blocks from his apartment, he was running. His lungs burned, sweat stung his eyes, but the terror of that smile pushed him forward. He fumbled for his keys, sprinted into his building, and slammed the door behind him. Safe. At least, he thought so. His apartment was dark. He didn't bother with the lights. He just wanted to collapse into bed and forget the night. He kicked off his shoes, grabbed a glass of water, and leaned against the counter. Then his phone buzzed. Unknown number! A picture message? Jacob's stomach dropped as he opened it. It was a photo of his building's front door. Taken just seconds ago! His breath hitched. He stepped back, staring at the darkened window. The phone buzzed again. Another photo. This time, of the stairwell. Closer. Then, another. His front door. Jacob's hands shook as he backed away. He grabbed a knife from the kitchen drawer, heart slamming in his chest. Silence pressed against the walls. Then, a knock. 3 slow, deliberate knocks at his door. He held his breath, gripping the knife so tight his knuckles turned white. Another buzz. Another photo. This one from inside his apartment. It was him, standing at the counter, holding the knife. He turned, trembling, his eyes darting across the room. And there she was. The smiling woman, standing in the dark corner of his living room, her face lit only by the glow of his phone screen. Her grin stretched wider than ever, splitting her cheeks as she whispered one word. Smile. The phone slipped from his hand, and the lights went out.